Hello and welcome back to the Blade of Acquire channel. You are watching Orwell, and in the last episode Harrison O'Donnell became our primary target for intel gathering. There is quite a bit of contradictory information at the moment which I'm not prepared to kind of tie down just yet, so I'm waiting till I get a bit more info before I do that. First of all, I want to take a look at what's going on with the thought blogs. Wait, what the actual? The moment you open that doc, malicious code injection was detected in Orwell. We've had 47 attack warnings and still counting. What the hell is on that site? Well, it's been hacked, isn't it? It's been screwed up. No point looking at... Are they all the same? Okay. So there doesn't seem to be anything on here. Okay. There's not really a lot I can do there, but basically the thought blog, as we know from the communication we intercepted, has been screwed up. Let's take a look at First Bank of the Nation and just check let's just check out Harrison O'Donnell's bank balance. Okay. Your last login, April 10th. It's going to show up as April 14th now, isn't it? Okay. So, the People's Drugs and Pharma Bonton EC Pay. So, he is a frequent customer at the drugstore. Okay, let's grab that. That might be important information. Either he values his hygiene, or it may as well be material intended to wash away freedom. A freedom memorial. What are you talking about? Okay. So we don't know a relationship. All we know is he's bought flowers for someone called Angela. So he's being paid by TNB, is it? The National Beholder. There we go. So we definitely know he's underemployed there. Must be the payment for writing the opinion column then. Yep, not a bad wage. Life Trust Health Insurance. Why are there huge payments for life insurance? 450 whatevers. We don't know what the currency is. And then 905. That's a huge amount to pay on health insurance. That doesn't seem right. Owns 2 health insurances. But one is double the value of the other. A guy his age planning on doing something dangerous, perhaps? Okay. Well, there's nothing else to be gleaned from this. There's no other pages to look at, so... What now? What do we look at now? Oh, there's another thing for First National Bank. What's this now? Well, it's the same page. Why did it put that... Why did it put that right to the top? Is that because something came in as we were... Yeah, just the flower order must have come in fairly swiftly. Okay. At 900... whatever. When you're paid 3.5 for life insurance, that is ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense. Let's go back. Oh, the listener. Okay. Security warning, unrecognized access to account. Oh dear, he's been tipped off. Dear Mr. O'Donnell, your FTBN online banking account was just used from an unrecognized device. unrecognized operating system, unrecognized browser, unrecognized location. Don't recognize this activity? Review your recently used devices in your FTBN online banking account now. We are sending you this because we take security very seriously and we want to keep you updated on important actions in your bank account. We're unable to determine whether you have used this browser or device with your online banking before. Right. So he's been tipped off that his account has been used by this time. Interesting. So that's headlines which haven't changed. We saw that headline. We saw that headline, so I don't know why it was still stuck up there, to be honest. Right, the wall of text and Juliet's timeline. Okay, so Juliet says, I organised a peaceful protest at the Stelligan campus. And then already got a nice plan of my own. As soon as I get myself a... Or is this... I already live in a trailer anyway. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, come on. Can you please get more stereotypically antisocial? Yes, I suppose you can. Is this a better portrait? I don't know. Seems to look different every time. I can't even find the words for how mind-bogglingly stupid the government's plan is. What is this unknown conflict? So there are comments on his blog. Here we go. Dear Hancock, by pure coincidence I stumbled upon your website. Frankly, your thinking and your attitude to get other people think alike left quite an impression on me. I am looking for people willing to join a debate club called The Thought, and I think your presence could really liven up the discussion. So, that was Goldfels. There we go. I feel a little confused now. Is this Thought a blog, an activist group, or a debate club? Perhaps all three. So we've got another document now. Oh, have we got some activity here now? Let's have a look back here. Outskirts Camping Limited. Camping lot and Wi-Fi monthly. So, Outskirts Camping Limited. Is that telling us where he is? There we go. Outskirts Camping. That is one ugly place, but I guess it's cheap. So we know where he is now. Okay. So let's look at this debate club. Campus Life Online. Topic: Debate Club invitation. I would kindly like to invite those who are interested to our newly founded debate club called The Thought. Primary discussion will revolve around how people can best be made aware of a topic in the age of information overflow. First, we will brainstorm and discuss various options. Then, dependent on participation and interest of attendees, we will perform practical exercises and test sessions for empirical research. The Thought meetings are scheduled to take place every Thursday night at 7 PM sharp. Meetings will take place at Cafe Chestnut, Complex D, on Stelligan campus. No registration is needed, just come by. You can also visit our blog online, which we've been to. We are looking forward to meeting you and to discuss a topic that is pertinent in our current day lives. Debate club? Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, that was helpful. If I find... this is Debbie R. If I find the time after work, I might come round. I am a general law student in my 9th semester. Can I claim any credit points for participating? A minor update. We will have a wonderful guest join us at our meetings. Hancock. has been theorising ways of political engagement on his independent blog, Hancock's Writing on the Wall, for several years now, and is sure to enrich our debate session. Debbie R. Sadly, this is not an officially accredited event. I am sorry. Concerned 1. I am not a student, only here for self-improvement, but this topic really piqued my interest. Am I able to join? My name is Nina, by the way. This one's going to become more prevalent, I think. Concerned 1. Let's be honest with one another, shall we? The first few sessions were not exactly also known as fucking empty. So yeah, last thing Abe and me are going to do is give up hope. So we would be glad if you dropped by next Thursday. It doesn't matter who you are. We don't care whether whether or not you're a Stelligan. I'm not, just a guy with ideas, who maybe is lucky enough to realise some of them soon. So Nina, you will be very welcome at Thought. So we've got a Nina. Abe, thanks a ton for the warm welcome. Nina, so there's another member we haven't even heard of yet. I will request clearance to make her a target. We got a green light. Okay, well, I kind of expected that. So we've got Nina, who is Concerned 1. So let's just drop that in there straight away. What a strange alias name. You know what? I'm going to call it now. I reckon Nina is our terrorist. I don't know. It's just a hunch, but I reckon it is. Okay, so Concerned 1 again. Now we've seen Concerned 1 writing on the blog, but unfortunately the blog is screwed up. So we can't do anything with that. Now, did Concerned 1 message over here? We've got that already. Your grammar, by the way, your grammar sucks. Your articles suck, lol. You should go and write poetry instead. Okay, alright. Mariah, I like the idea that you want to start a band. What about the name, The Targets? The Targets sounds kind of lame to me, Mariah, but thanks anyway, I might consider that. Dear Hancock, dear Goldfells, I don't know where you got the weird impression I would be willing to join some debate club. I'm already debating here all day, on my own. This country needs a change of freaking action. If you have this to offer that as well, drop me a PN here, don't spam, thanks a ton. Okay, so obviously a private message has gone by. The government is scanning all the websites for potential threats. They make people disappear that spread rebellious ideas. It's vital that people like you show the courage and write about this truth. A heartfelt thank you. I really like what you're doing here. I can relate to you being fed up with the government so much. We must act now. Want to meet sometime, Hancock. Tommy. Tom Y? Toby? Okay. So back to the wall of text. Right, so we've got this conflict that we, I guess, need to clear up before it releases us another document. I already got a nice plan of my own. As soon as I get myself a handful of like-minded people, we're going to occupy that frigging elitist university Stelligan, that's for sure. Show conflict. I don't know about this Julia. She seems too transient in this whole thing. So I'm going to go with this. Oh no, not that. This. Do that. No, I need to grab that into Harrison's profile. Let's do that. Freedom Plaza and Stelligan. Very well. It is a pattern, exactly as we suspected, but we still have no idea about the third location. You need to be diligent now. Lives might hang in the balance. In the worst case that we cannot determine the location on time. Well, I might have to conduct an interrogation with Miss Watergate. I want to avoid it, though she's behaving pretty defiantly, I've been told. Looking at what you found so far, I think I might have enough information to put some pressure on her. Right, so we've got more stuffs. Oh. Everything's back. On the Thought blog. Everything. Let's go to the listener first. Knock knock, Harrison. The thoughts are free once again. We're not done yet, you and me, but first on I must turn to another. So he's targeting someone else. I wonder if he's going to target us, because we've inadvertently gone to that blog page which had lots of threats on it, and while we were told that we blocked 47 individual threats off that page, there might have been a threat that got through. We don't know. Okay, let's go back to the reader. So on Juliet's timeline, is there anything outstanding? What's this? Esther Carrington, happy birthday honey, so good to have you back. To mark the occasion we decided to update your profile on our family page. I hope you liked it. We are the Carringtons. Aha, so we've got a little bit more information on Juliet now. A man walks into a bar, meets the girl of his dreams. They marry, settle down and have 4 daughters. What may sound like the beginning of a cheap joke or some kind of pulp fiction is in fact a fairy tale come true. When John met Esther, they immediately knew it was love. So it is no wonder that only a year later they got married in a small chapel near Lake Springwell. At the same time they began to build a house in Malloy Court, a cosy little spot in Fairview, which would serve as the very foundation for their family and which they still inhabit to the day, happily ever after, so to speak. Huh, funny, this is right around the corner from where I live. Is it now? April McIntyre Carrington, that's a sister then. Favourite book or movie? Labyrinth. David Bowie special. May Carrington, CEO and founder of My Cloth. Devil Wears Prada. Headmistress at Fairview Elementary. Okay. June, Chief Engineer at Bonton Machine Works. Back to the Future 2. So she's the techie of the family. And here is Juliet. So we've got some more details here. I obviously missed that link earlier on. Favourite food? Is that banana nut muffins? Yum. If we fail to prevent the next assault due to you processing random data, I won't be taking the fall. How about you shut the hell up? Favourite colour? Red. Playing the guitar to kill a mockingbird. That's interesting. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view. Until you climb inside of his skin and walk around in it. Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird. I actually read that one. Great book. Since the nestling of the family showed up a little bit unexpectedly, the parents, Jonathan and Esther, decided that they would end the strictness of the naming pattern her sisters had followed in favour of a slight aberration. Juliet learned to play the guitar, even developed the plan to become a professional musician in a band. However, she decided to end her band career once she was single again, and and focused on her studies of media economy at Stelligan. And the parents, Jonathan and Esther, we got all that. What happened then? We got another data byte. New portrait. Okay, let's go with that one. Okay. No. We didn't get anything new there then, did we? Jonathan we got a new contact, Jonathan Carrington. We've got Esther Carrington. If we go back to relationships. There you go, Jonathan. Okay, can I not move these around? Jonathan and Esther. Why is that all the way over there? It should be over here. Makes no sense at all. Okay, let's get a look at the thought blog. Overview. Nothing there. Our thoughts still free. I want to see if Concerned 1 is here somewhere. So, no. The Minefield archived. Oh, no, they're not all back. Archived. So we've still got all of these archived. This is by Cassie. When founding this blog years ago, Abraham predicted pretty much this. So that was a link back to his initial... No comments? I thought there were comments on this one. Okay, I guess we've got no real info on there then. User Cassathis, which we knew already. User Goldfels, which we knew already. Okay. Last login, December 2016. Thought must change direction. We've seen this, and there's Concerned 1. The guy hurt there was only a goddamn cop, so we need to get to Nina here, because I think this one is a bad egg. All the way back to the thing I messed up organising. Okay, I bet this goes both ways. So she organised something. Interesting. What did she do for the thought, or do for thought that she might have messed up? I don't know. I'm trying to find that out right now. This is what we wanted to hit upon. Metamorphosis by Hancock. The government consists only of ass-kissing mofo turds. So in the national opinion... Okay, so hang on a minute. Let's just read the rest of this a minute. No, we will carry it onto the streets of the nation, become transformed, and by that re-implanted back into the minds an invincible idea that we should always be truly free. So with the current course towards more surveillance, a state of the nation's slow metamorphosis, it is inevitable that this will change one day, and it's damn well possible that day isn't too far off at all. There must be a counterweight to this process, and the answer can only be that the thought no longer stays in our heads. Okay, so that's Hancock's, so let's chuck that in there. So an activist group after all, and now we know who had the primary say in that. This is a great moment. I'm glad we finally get to action. Any plans where we will strike first? Who do you think I am, huh? Of course I do. We will hold a nice little proclamation where we were born. Let's piss off the so-called young elite. No offence, Abe. My friends, though I share your enthusiasm towards acquiring... Whoa. Music changed. Though I share your enthusiasm towards acquiring people's attention, it would be better to avoid Steligan as place of any demonstration for the moment, because the increased student fees, the atmosphere is heated up enough as it is. We might be able to get back to Steligan later on. Ah, what a pity, but you're probably right, Abe. So what about holding a proclamation on a government building then? Sounds like a worthy first demo. Unroll the banners from the roof, that kind of thing. I think we need to strike into the heart of the everyday people to really cause a stir. We should go for storming Bonton Mall as our first thing. Although I know we want to gather more people to join us, we should not discuss this matter here. There are eyes out there who might be malevolent towards us. So Concerned 1 suggested a mall, and Hancock suggested a government building. We've got an unknown data chunk where there is a conflict. We also have this. The government consists only of ass-kissing mofo turds. There's a conflict with another data chunk in there. Right, what's the conflict on the wall? I cannot even find the words how mind-bogglingly stupid the government plan is. Let's go back. And then the other one is... Safety of any citizens is of utmost importance. That has been the party's premise ever since 2009, and ever since it has been working like a charm. That is properly conflicted, isn't it? But there's still another unknown data chunk. Where the hell is that coming from then? So we've got two unknown data chunks. Yeah. So we've got two different plans of attack on the first demonstration. But there's a data chunk somewhere else that we're missing right now. That's preventing us from making an informed choice on these two, and also there's another hidden one between this and something else, possibly the same thing, and I think this is what we want. The kind of hostile that builds bombs, most likely. I think he's very much to do with this at this time. But right now, I don't see an immediate course of action, and we've gathered quite a bit of intel so far. So we are missing this piece of data right now. So I think we've got to look at maybe some old info. Whoops, I slapped this I am a lawyer bit on Cassandra Watergate's thing. So if Mr. Langley is using her account, you should have filtered that data chunk out. Yeah, I'm getting my wrist slapped again. I'm struggling to find further information here. I don't know whether... Yeah, I guess we could use that now, because we kind of feel that O'Donnell is somehow really involved with this now. So let's shove that in there. It seems we're not the only ones interested in Mr. O'Donnell and his entanglement in all this. I wonder if this guy has any proof for what he claims. Can we get hold of him? Can we figure out who he is? I'm going to put some more info on here, but I mean, this is stuff we already know, right? And Symes is probably going to stop moaning at me for putting too much cruft on here. Okay, I like a joke as much as the next person, but her favourite colour, do you really think that is pertinent information right now? There is an active bomb threat now, could you please focus on that? I would, if I could find the tidbit of information that I'm looking for. But you're not presenting me with everything I need right now. Not that I can see. Why can't we get to this concerned one profile? Yeah, where is this unknown data chunk? Okay, so the things that are highlighted red are not interesting to the case. Where was the other one? Or was that just the latest? I think that might just be the latest thing. I don't know. Tubman. Oh right, okay, no, it's just a marker for what's just been put down. We didn't look at this page before, did we? But nevertheless, it's not giving us what we want. There's nothing else here other than those two conflicting statements that are at odds with each other, but also another piece of information that's sitting somewhere else that we can't get to. We've got this national opinion. Alright, who knows, maybe next week a bomb will go off. That's not going to make him look good at all. Alright, let's drop that in. Yes, I read the article. That was strange indeed, and with the bombings now... Yes, predicted assaults in Bonton in the national opinion column. Perhaps he sowed the seed, you know? He might not have had anything to do with it. Let's read this article. No, nothing back there. Okay. Right, I'm struggling this episode to find this extra piece of information. So I'm going to have to leave it to the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe. And I shall see you all in the next episode of Orwell. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.